This is another great film and a fun film to report on. You got that clip ready? I know you're a little disappointed we're not going with your clip. You got a great clip. I just think this is a better clip for this report, all right? Trust me on this. Are you ready with the clip? All right, Marvin, you're aces. Thank you, buddy. Let's do it. Good afternoon. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting from beautiful Vero Beach, Florida, and we got a great topic today for you folks. It's the film Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Now, before we get on to Fast Times at Ridgemont High, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just take a second, go bing, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. It really helps us out, and we appreciate you, and we appreciate all our loyal subscribers. Now let's get on to Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This film was released in 1982, directed by Amy Heckerling, and it was her first full-feature directorial debut, starring Sean Penn, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Judge Reinhold, Phoebe Cates, Brian Backer, and Ray Walston. Now, there's a basic story of this film is about high school students in Southern California in 1980s. And we go into their lives and their school experiences, different things that are going on at that time. And the story is told in a great way, I believe. And we got a fantastic clip, folks. And if you've seen the film, you're going to know the clip and you're going to love it. And if you haven't seen the film, well, you're going to now know the film, or at least want to know the film, and you're going to love this clip. Okay, Marvin, are you ready? It's a good one, huh? All right, let's do it. Roll the clip.
104. The United States decided to throw a little weight around and,
Who is it?
Mr. Pizza Guy.
Again?
Mr. Pizza Guy, sir. Order the double cheese and sausage.
Right here, dude.
hallucinating here. Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Learned about Cuba, having some food.
Mr. Spicoli, you're on dangerous ground here. You're causing a major disturbance on my time.
I've been thinking about this, Mr. Hand. If I'm here and you're here, doesn't that make it our time? Certainly there's nothing wrong with a little feast on our time.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Spicoli. It is our time. Yours, mine, and everyone else's in this room. But it is my class. Hamilton, Brandt, Kornfeld, up front. Mr. Spicoli has been kind enough to bring us a snack. Be my guest. Help yourselves. Get a good one.
Well, what do you think about that clip? Now, was that a fun, funny, entertaining clip? I love that clip. You know, I was kind of a rascal when I was in school. I won't give you anything about that. But if I would have thought of that, I would have ordered pizza. I had a couple teachers I'd have loved to do that too, order the pizza in their class. I thought that was pretty original and pretty good idea. Now, the film takes place in this, Southern California area, and a lot of it was shot in the valley of Los Angeles, and I think they did a great job, but that pizza was lacking. Now, I'm from LA, and we've got good pizza down there, but you know what? That pizza just didn't, where was the pepperoni? Where was the rest of the ingredients? It wasn't thick enough. It just kind of was lacking. Well, it was probably a movie set pizza. It worked for the film, but we got great pizza in LA, and that just didn't measure up as far as I was concerned. Poor Spicoli, he never got a slice of his own pizza. It was shared with the rest of the class. What a classic scene. Now, Jennifer Jason Leigh, who played Stacy Hamilton, she actually got a job at Perry's Pizza in Sherman Oaks Galleria Mall just to help her prepare for this part as Stacy Hamilton. Kind of a method actor technique. And Spicoli, Sean Penn, who played Jeff Spicoli, well, he is a method actor, and so he was stayed in character pretty much entirely throughout the filming of this movie. And he wanted the other actors and everybody to dress him as Spicoli because it keeps him in character. Well, some of the actors were teasing him behind his back, calling him Sean De Niro. Well, Robert De Niro is a well-known method actor, so that's where that joke comes in. And how about this, folks? I thought this was very interesting. Fred Gwynne was supposed to play the part of Mr. Hand. He had the part, but he turned it down. He objected to all this teenage sex and the drugs and all these things that were in the film. So he turned it down, and the part went to Ray Walston, who did a fantastic job. And I like Fred Gwynne. He's a great actor. But I'm kind of like, come on, Fred. I mean, you got to be realistic. This is stuff that goes on. This is stuff that was happening at the time, and the filmmakers are covering that. And it also makes it for a more interesting, entertaining film, and it's more realistic. But Fred Gwynne didn't like it, so he was out, and Ray Walston was in. And Forrest Whitaker, who played the football player Charles Jefferson, well, that was his first feature film that he was in. And he did a great job, and he actually won a Best Actor Oscar Award for that part. And our director, Amy Herling, well, she wanted to keep the film open, the fate of the characters. She didn't want to tell the audience what happened to each character. She wanted to let people wonder and think, what happened to Spicoli? What happened to Stacey Hamilton? What happened to these characters? Well, Universal Studios said you're not going to do that. They mandated that she end the film with a follow-up on each character like they did in 1973's American Graffiti. So that's what they had to do. But I liked it. I think it's a better touch on the film. I was interested in what happened with the characters, and for them to put their own spin on it, I thought that was fine. I really enjoyed that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed these fun facts, but before I let you go, we've got, critic reviews. So you know what that means, folks. I got to put Marvin back to work. Got to give him something to do. And here we go, critic reviews. So you know what I'm going to ask for, right, Marvin? All right, get ready. Drum roll, please. Thank you, Marvin. Now let's get on to critic reviews. I'm only going to give you 3, folks. Well, let's see what these critics had to say. All right, good old Roger Ebert gives it a thumbs up. He says vulgarity is a very tricky thing to handle in a comedy. The tone is everything, and the makers of this film nailed it. I like that. I agree with that. Empire Magazine says, lewd, funny, and immensely quotable, this is one of the very best high school dramas ever made. I agree with that. That's 2 that got thumbs up. How about the last one? IGN says, a young Jennifer Jason Leigh is exceptional, and Judge Reinhold provides a solid central character that nearly everyone in the film can relate to. I like that too. Now, that's 3 thumbs up. That's pretty good. 3 thumbs up. It's a great film, entertaining film, interesting film, funny film, going back to the 1980s. So you got to go see it, and if you've seen it, you know the film, go watch it again. You can see it on YouTube, Amazon, Apple TV, Microsoft, I'm sure a few other places. It's out there, folks. Just search a little bit and go see Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And put down in the comments your favorite scene in the movie. I'd love to hear your favorite scene. I just gave you one of my favorite. I know a lot of you are going to bring up that famous scene with Phoebe Cates. Oh, I love that scene too. Put that down if that's your favorite. Let's see how many of you choose that for a favorite scene. I want to hear it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this report and look back at Fast Times at Ridgemont High in the 1980s in Southern California. I'm Steve S.H. Walters reporting for Breaking News 500. Have a great day.